Hello. I'd like to start by giving some general context for walking. In Victoria, 1 in 6 transport trips are undertaken entirely on foot, which is roughly similar to many of the other states. Also, walking for recreation is by far the most popular physical activity of Australians, and a lot of this walking is done on the street network. Walking is particularly important for women, children, young people, seniors, and people with disability. Yet our street network has essentially been designed for fit, healthy adult males, and this shows in road trauma statistics. Walkers are 4 times more likely to be injured in crashes than other road users are. And looking at averages over 4-year periods, the total pedestrian fatalities are generally falling. But in Victoria in 2018, walkers were the only road user group to have an increase in fatalities. In 2019, walker fatalities were the highest in over 10 years. Drill down further, we find that older walkers are an increasing proportion of those killed and injured, and this is also a long-term national trend. In Victoria, looking at the yellow there, in Victoria over half pedestrians who were killed in 2019 were over the age of 60 and 41% over the age of 70. Now there was a big decline in 2020, but that's likely to be related to the impact of COVID on driving. But so far this year, 64% or 2/3 of all pedestrian fatalities have been walkers aged over 60 and 45% walkers aged over 70. What's important, I think, is road safety approaches for everyone, don't work for everyone. They don't work for walkers, particularly elderly walkers. More generally, there's a lack of coordinated transport planning for walking. Walking needs dedicated transport and road safety strategies with ongoing funding streams within state and federal agencies. Too often, general transport projects make things worse for walkers, even in dense inner urban areas. We design streets and roads for vehicles to maximise traffic flow, not safety. Importantly, 49% of pedestrian crashes are at intersections. And modal shift, getting people out of cars, is not a road safety priority. It should be. Another challenge is that road safety generally works in isolation from other government priorities. It needs better aligned with other government agendas and challenges such as combating congestion, physical inactivity, livability, social isolation, climate change, and so on. Most pedestrian road trauma occurs in urban environments, and unless we seriously address urban speeds, which are high by international comparison, we're just tinkering at the edges. And as this shows, 77% of fatalities are on 60 and 70k roads. We obviously need slower arterials. We need to also ensure walkers can cross these roads conveniently and safely, rather than trying to get them to fit around vehicles. We need 40 km/h default in urban streets, and wide-scale 30 km/h precincts, starting with busy walking areas and denser residential areas. So we have calmer, more walk-friendly streets to give people more options to get around safely and connect with others in their community. In short, governments need to move past the nice, fluffy words for walking to develop walking-specific policy and investment, particularly with our ageing population. Thanks.